All right, let's talk about one of the biggest head scratchers in home improvement: hybrid versus laminate flooring. If you've ever found yourself staring at a wall of flooring samples, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
You're standing there, in the aisle, and you're holding two pieces that look, well, the same. They've got that beautiful, realistic wood grain, they feel nice and solid, and right there, that's where the confusion starts for pretty much everyone.
But what if I told you that under that look-alike surface, one of these floors is built to handle the absolute chaos of daily life? Spills, humidity, pet messes, while the other one can be permanently ruined by just one of those little accidents. It's a massive difference. And the secret to figuring it all out, the key to its durability, where you should install it, everything, it isn't what you see on top. Nope, it's hidden deep down inside the core. And that's exactly what we're going to break down right now.
So first things first, let's dig into why these two are so easy to get mixed up in the first place. I mean, just look at the descriptions. It's no wonder it's confusing. Both are made to look like the real thing, whether it's wood or stone. The only real technical difference on the surface is the protective layer: vinyl for hybrid, melamine for laminate. So just based on this, you'd probably think, they're pretty much the same. But that's only scratching the surface, literally.
Okay, now we get to the real story. The thing that changes everything. The part that decides whether your floor lives or dies when it meets water. It's not on the surface. It is all about the core. So let's start with laminate. The core is made of something called high-density fiberboard, or HDF. Just think of it like wood dust and fibers that have been squeezed together under immense pressure. It's strong, it's rigid, but, and this is the huge but, it's hygroscopic. That's a fancy word that means it acts like a sponge. It doesn't just get wet, it actively sucks in moisture.
Now, let's flip over to hybrid flooring. Its core is totally different. It's a synthetic composite, usually a mix of stone and plastic or wood dust and plastic. The important thing here isn't the acronyms. It's that this core is completely non-porous. It's waterproof. Water literally can't get in. It's also way more stable when the temperature changes. It's just a totally different approach to building a floor.
And this table just lays it all out side by side. On the left, you've got the synthetic, waterproof hybrid core that doesn't swell, period. On the right, the compressed wood fiber laminate core that soaks up water and swells up for good. Honestly, this one single difference is the source of every other difference we're about to see. So, what does all this core talk actually mean for the floor in your house? Let's see how they hold up when life actually happens. Okay, this is probably the most misunderstood part of the whole debate. Hybrid is truly waterproof. Its core can't absorb water, so even if a big spill gets between the planks, it's no big deal. Laminate, on the other hand, is only water-resistant. Yeah, the top layer can handle a small spill if you wipe it up fast. But the seams between the planks, that's its kryptonite. The second water gets in there, the HDF core is in trouble. And here's exactly what happens, step by step. Some water gets into a seam. That HDF core immediately starts soaking it up like a sponge. The wood fibers inside swell up, and since they have nowhere to go, they push the edges of the plank up. And that's it. Those raised edges are permanent. There's no fixing it.
And it's not just about water either. The core affects how they handle getting hit. Hybrid flooring is what you'd call impact tolerant. Its vinyl layer is a bit more flexible, so if you drop something heavy, it's more likely to just get a dent. Laminate is incredibly abrasion resistant. Its hard surface is amazing against scratches. But that hardness makes it brittle. A heavy impact can literally crush the core inside, causing a sudden total failure.
Okay, so knowing all this, how do you actually pick one? Well, it really just comes down to putting the right floor in the right room. It's about matching the material to your house's reality. Because of that waterproof core, hybrid is the no-brainer choice for any room that might get wet. Think about it. Kitchens, bathrooms, basements, laundry rooms, even your entryway. Basically, any place where spills, moisture, or big temperature swings are just a part of life, hybrid is built to handle it. Now, that does not mean laminate is a bad floor. It's an awesome product, but it shines in dry, stable parts of the house. We're talking bedrooms, living rooms, maybe a home office. In those kinds of spaces where a massive spill is pretty unlikely, its super realistic look is a fantastic and often a more budget-friendly choice. And what if you have pets? This is a huge one for so many people. Well, hybrid's waterproof core is a total lifesaver for those, accidents. Plus, its vinyl top layer is a little better at resisting claw marks. Laminate, on the other hand, is really vulnerable to moisture from those same accidents, and its super hard surface can be pretty loud when dog nails are clicking across it. And finally, let's talk about the money. But we're not just going to look at the sticker price.
we have to think about the long-term value.
So if you just look at this chart, laminate seems like the obvious winner. It's often much cheaper right out of the gate. You might find it for $2.50 a square foot, while a similar-looking hybrid could be $5. For a lot of budgets, that's a really big deal.
But then you see a quote like this, and it really makes you think. That cheaper laminate floor might end up costing you a fortune if you have to replace the whole thing after one dishwasher leak. The more expensive hybrid would just shrug it off. The real cost isn't just what you pay today. It's whether the floor can survive what your home throws at.
Which really brings us to the final, most important question. When you pick your floor, are you building it for how your home looks or for how your family lives? Understanding that hidden difference deep inside the core, that's what lets you make a choice that's truly built for reality.